Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. After 10 p.m. your kids have to be in bed. You know, not that after 10 p.m. your kids will still be running up and down. Maybe someone that is living under you, will be hearing the noise. Here in Germany, people walk, so people are expected to wake up very early and prepare for work. And if your kids are disturbing, running up and down, and you're disturbing your neighbors and they can't sleep, then they might call police for you. They might call police. But where I'm coming from, there is no bedtime for kids. You've paid your house rent and you're allowed to do whatever you want to do in your house, and your neighbors don't have any right to call police. Even if they call police, who will even come? Kids do whatever they like, neighbors do whatever they like. They don't consider their neighbors, or if they are going to stay up very early the next day to go to work. But here it's not like that. You have to be considerate. You have to consider your neighbors. You have to put the kids in bed on time. It's not just leave your kids, they do whatever they like and disturb the whole neighborhood. It is not done. He is another culture shock for me. And another one again is playground. There are some time the kids are not allowed to go to the playground, and there are times that the kids are allowed to go to playground because there are a lot of people living around that place the playground is located, so that they will not disturb the neighbors or people coming back from work. If people are back from work, they want to come home, take their shower, eat the food and relax. But if your kids are still in playground and they are playing, they will be disturbing the neighbors, which is not right. Another culture shock that I've faced so far is paying house rent every month. Every month you have to pay your house rent. No, but where I'm coming from is every year. Every year you pay your house rent. You will not remember anything about house rent anymore. But here, oh no, every month you have to pay your house rent. All the bills, you pay all the bills: light bill, water bill, house rent, telephone bill, everything. You pay them end of the month. You also receive your salary end of the month, and you're also expected to pay all your bills end of the month. For example, like telephone bill, if you did not pay at the end of the month, they will cut off your telephone, and you will not have access to telephone, you will not have access to internet. So every end of the month you pay all your bills. But where I'm coming from is every year you pay your bills every year. But light bill is where I come from. They're using prepaid meter. You go, you buy and come and put it in your meter. If it finish, the light will go off automatic, and you go and buy another one. Another culture shock I've faced so far is every Sunday people don't go to church here. People don't go to church. Where I'm coming from, every Sunday you will see families, they will be running helter-skelter. They will wake the children up so early so that the kids will prepare for church. But here, no. When I came here newly, every morning I will wake up, I will be running helter-skelter. My husband will be like, why are you disturbing yourself? Take things easy. You mustn't also go to church every Sunday. I was like, no, because it's a routine for me. It's like a culture, like where I'm coming from. Every Sunday you must go to church to go and pray to your maker and all that. But here, no, it's something else. On Sundays, the roads will be so empty. I'll be like, where are people? It will be so lonely. If you go to church, the only people you will see in German church, like Catholic church, is elderly people. But young ones, they don't go to church. So there was a time I was asking someone, but these people are the ones that brought Christianity to us in Africa. So why are they not going to church? Where I come from, every 10 meter or 20 meter, you will see churches, different churches. On Sundays, you will not hear, noise pollution. The church, they will put out their microphone outside. They will be singing. It will be so loud. And if you complain, they will be like, you go to hellfire, that you don't know God, that why must you talk? Just leave everything for God to judge. But here, you don't do that. You not do that. There might be church where you live, and you will not even notice it. You will not even notice it at all, because you don't have to disturb others when you are worshiping God. You don't disturb others, and you don't force others to believe what you believe in. You don't do that. You have to respect others' belief, others' religion, and others' feelings. That was also a very big shock for me, because I thought if I come here every Sunday, I'll be running to church and people will be running to church. But it's it's a different thing, and I also understand them, because when you're working from Monday to Friday, Saturday is the only time you have to clean up your house, you go to buy things for the house. When you come back, maybe you cook, because next week you have to start work again. The only time you have to rest is only on Sundays, and on Sundays, start running up and down, waking up so early to start running to church. I understand them, but I'm not encouraging people not to go to church. You do what pleases you, or how you think that is okay for you. But I believe going to church is okay, but also having time to rest, because the next day being Monday, you have to start work again, is also good. Another culture shock that I faced so far here in Germany is they don't beat kids here. They don't beat the children. You don't do that. No matter the offense of the child, you don't raise your hands to beat your children or the kids. Like where I come from, some people will see your child misbehaving on the road, they will correct the child, they will, shout at the child or scream at the child. You don't do that. You don't have any right to scold another woman's child. You don't do that. And also you don't have right to beat your children. But where I come from, parents do spank. It's not that they beat the child to death or to bleed, but they spank the child so that they will learn that, or next time they will not repeat the same thing they did again. But here you don't do that. There are many ways to correct the children. There are 1,001 ways to correct the children. Like if you tell your child to clean his or her room and the child doesn't want to do it, the child like favorite game, or you can stop or deprive the child from watching his own favorite TV series. There are a lot of ways to correct kids here in Germany, and before you know it, the child will learn and not repeat the same mistake again. That culture shock that I faced so far here in Germany is they don't overload kids here in school. Their school curriculum is quite different from Nigerian school curriculum. We'll do another separate video about school curriculum here in Germany, so that people will know how their school system works. They don't do that. Kids, they have a lot of time to play. Like when I was still in Nigeria with my kids, if I take them to school in the morning, the school don't even go. They do have break time, but I think it's only 30 minutes that the kids get to go and play, or that they have to tell them to, put their head on the desk to just relax. Or after that, they keep overloading the kids. A child of 3 years can say 2-letter words. A child of 4 years can read, write, but here it's not done. Kids, just allow kids to be kids. In kindergarten here, what the kids do is play. Children learn through playing, and through talking. If you're speaking to the child when the child is playing, they learn a lot of things. Their school system here is quite different from our own school system. Like, where I'm coming from, it's quite different. And I've noticed that my kids, they learn a lot. A child mustn't read from morning till night. Some parents also pay extra lesson for the kids. They are overloading the kids. They don't allow children to be children. But here they allow kids to be kids. After school, they do a lot of craft work and different types of things. Children, that's why they have like a lot of places you can register your children, like swim course, how to play football, a lot of things children participate or partake here to also learn. It mustn't be, book, read. No, allow children to be children. It's a very big shock for me as I enter Germany with my family. It was a very big shock for me. Another culture shock is food. Do you know that food is the most cheapest thing here in Germany? But before the inflation, but now everything has tripled. Everything has tripled now. Everything now is so expensive, but when I entered Germany newly, food is the most cheapest thing you can afford. If you have like €5, you can cook pot of stew, pot of soup. You can buy, in that time, there's a full chicken, €1 something. You have gotten a full chicken, you prepare something for your family to eat. But where I come from, no, we see food as a big deal. It is only rich people that eat different varieties of food. If you go to their house, they will serve you, they serve you that, and they will be behaving like God. But here, no, food is the cheapest thing that anyone can afford. And the government made it so. It's the cheapest thing. No matter how poor you are here, you can eat to your satisfaction. Even now that everything is high, on the high side, still, food is also the cheapest thing you can afford, because government keep helping the poor to make sure that everyone have food on their table. It's a very big shock for me, a very big shock for me. Another thing here that is a very big shock for me is how their government help, the poor masses. If you don't have work, their government will try to help you look for work. Their government they will pay you monthly salary. They will pay for your house rent. They will make sure that you're not kicked out of the house until you find your feet again. But where I come from, I don't know, let me not go into all that, but you have to fight for yourself. You have to. If you don't fight for yourself, nobody will feed you, nobody's responsible for you. Maybe your family members will help you to take care of you, until you find your feet again, which is a two different thing. Another cultural shock that I faced here is loneliness. Here is very lonely. Here is very, 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 very lonely. If you're single, you're not married, you don't have any partner, it will be so lonely for you, because after work, if you come home, you alone. Anything you're doing, you alone, because everybody here is with their family, and they value family so much. They want to have family time. They travel a lot with their family. Some families, every weekend, they go out of town to go and enjoy their life. So you cannot call your friend and say, can we see, since your friend is married and your friend needs to have a quality time with his or her family. So it's a very lonely country. You're on your own here. And another culture shock here is a lot of single mothers. I'm not saying that single parenting is bad, but it's a shock for me. Where I come from, we have a lot of family values. Even if the woman is dying in that marriage, the woman will try to keep her marriage together. But here, if it is not working, it's not working. If it is not working, it's not working. They will go their separate ways. The woman will stay with the kids. The man will have to be paying child support so that the woman will take care of the kids. It doesn't stop the woman from working. The woman will be working, but maybe maybe not 100% anymore. Maybe 80% or 60% to help her to take care of her kids, since she's now alone taking care of the kids, and the parents can always visit their father every weekend. So it's a very big shock for me. It's not rampant from where I'm from. Women try to hold it together no matter what they're passing through in their marriage. They try to keep it together. But here, no. Men there is it's a different thing. If it is not working, it's not working. Everyone go their separate ways. Another culture shock here is, you might have a beautiful house. You decorate your house so beautifully the way you want. Let me burst your bubbles. You can stay here for like 6 months. Nobody will visit you. Nobody will come to your house. So I was like, because everybody here is busy. Everybody, like where I come from, cities like Abuja or Lagos, yeah, it's like that, but not up to staying like 6 months or 1 year without no one visiting you, Yeah, people tend to call you, hey, where are you? I'm coming to your house. What did you cook? Those kind of thing. But here it's a different thing. You might stay like 6 months, no one comes to your house, no one visits you. Because like I said earlier on, people normally stays with their family. They do things with their family, go out of town with their family, enjoy their life with their family. Another culture shock that I faced here so far is like holiday during summer. Germans leave their country to other country. They are so inquisitive. They want to travel out to go and see other country to know how they live, how things work in other places. But where I come from, people don't even know what is holiday. When I was little, when I was growing up, all I know is maybe visit my uncle's house then in Aba and, stay there for like 4 weeks, then come back again to my parents' house and resume school. That's what I know about holiday. But no, here they travel out of the country, go to beach, do a lot of things during holiday, enjoy their life. All the money that they are making, they save it for holiday. they save it for holiday because it's very special for us. Like where I come from, during Christmas time, a lot of people save money for Christmas. They will prepare like 6 months ahead before Christmas because they know that they are traveling home. They want to go and see their loved ones. They want to go and enjoy their life. That's how Germans prepare for summer holiday. They want to travel with their family. They want to go and enjoy themselves because they know that after the holiday, if they come back and struggle continues, they will resume work. They won't have time again to do any of those till next year. It's a very, very, very big shock for me. I've come to the end of this video, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you on my next one. Bye.